When I got up this morning, I was thinking about all the clients that I couldn't help over the last 33 years. It was 33 years ago that I began practicing massage. My wife at that time was a rolfer, and she had a company called Georgetown Body Works in Washington, D.C. And we had acupuncturists and chiropractors and massage professionals and movement teachers in the office. When I started in massage, I wanted to be the very best I could possibly be. Now, I went back to college at American University and I studied anatomy, physiology, and kinesiology. I was one of the first certified personal trainers of the International Dance Exercise Association. So when I started massage, obviously a lot of dancers came to my client became my clients, including 8 of the fastest runners in America studying at Georgetown University. So I was able to test the work that I was doing daily because when they ran, if their time improved, I was making headway for them. If it didn't, I wasn't. Well, what does massage do? Massage increases circulation and flexibility. So how could I do it better? Well, I tried everything I could, but I didn't have the tool that you can have today, and I'm going to show it to you. This is a terahertz wand. It actually blows terahertz energy waves at the end of it, and those energy waves do one thing really primary and the second thing secondary. The first thing they do is they separate red blood cells and lymph cells. They get them to vibrate at the same speed they should normally be vibrating. They can't stick together anymore. Well, when I studied physiology and anatomy, I learned something. I learned that between every muscle fiber is one column of lymph fluid. And if that column of lymph fluid can't accept a lymph cell, then it dries up and we get stiff muscles. If we could simply get those lymph cells moving through that column again, it would help our muscles move. Well, I tried this crazy little machine on my groin, and all of a sudden my flexibility radically shifted. The other thing I tried it all over my body, and I relaxed so much I couldn't hardly stand it. Well, all of a sudden my heart didn't have to work as hard. Well, if you're in practice, if you're a chiropractor, or you're an osteopath, or you're a massage professional, or you're a movement trainer or teacher, Alexander or other works, or maybe you're a dance teacher, this will improve your practice phenomenally. Why? Because it does one thing. So how would you add it to your practice? Well, what I would do is I would go get something like this, and I'd put it in my waiting room, and I'd infuse it every morning. So my clients could come in, and they could take a glass like this and fill it with 8 ounces of terahertz infused water. And when they drank it, immediately, within 5 minutes, if you were to take a dark field microscope test of their blood in their finger, and 5 minutes later take it, at first it would be a bunch of clusters moving through their system. 5 minutes later, every one of those cells would be free, flowing freely. That's huge. That's not something. That's huge because life is in what? It's in the blood. It's in our circulation. Well, what we do at home is we keep a quart jug on the counter. Now every morning when we get up, my wife and I both, we start our day with an 8-ounce glass of terahertz infused water, and then during the day we drink it, during the day until it's gone. So there's four 8-ounce glasses in that quart, plus the 2 glasses that we start with. So we drink it all day long. What's happened? What's happened to us? Well, I'm pushing 80, and I feel like I'm 40, and that's not bad for an old guy like me. Well, what do you think it does to your clients? Well, let me tell you what happened to the first woman that I treated with this wand. I got up in the morning. We got the wand on Monday. I was going to see her on Tuesday. She called us Tuesday night. We hadn't talked to her for a few months. I went and saw her Wednesday. I wanted to work on her eyes because she can't see very well. She's almost blind. One eye doesn't work at all. The other eye works minimally. Well, when I got to her house, she was telling me how much pain she had in her leg. Well, she'd been limping ever since we've known her for 5 years. we'd take her places, and my wife and I would have to support her as she walked in. Well, I treated her knee, her right knee, for 20 minutes. That afternoon, she called me and said, I got to tell you, my knee doesn't hurt anymore. That was, 13 days ago. Still doesn't hurt. Every day she says, I can't believe it, I can't believe it, I can't believe it. Hey, I couldn't believe it until I saw it. I mean, I couldn't feel it because I wasn't her. But imagine what you could do with this little blower in your practice. You can teach a high school student how to use it on a client, and they can just blow it on the client. That's all they got to do. Just blow it on the client. It will change your practice. I want you to be so successful that you help everybody that's hurting. This is not about me. It's not about you. It's about people that are hurting. What we can do. My regret is I didn't work on more people. You know, I can't go back and fix them. But now I can, because this little wand, this is almost like a little miracle tool. It just blows. You know, you blow it like this. You can blow it. I blow it across your eyes like this. That's all I do. And the terahertz waves flow into her body, and they, you know, it's been 13, 14 days, and now she can start to see out of that one other eye. She couldn't see anything but black and white. In fact, I did a whole video on her yesterday. I went over to her house, and she was gracious enough to tell people how much it's changed her life. She's 85, 86 years old. She's not a young'un. I mean, you know, I can't wait to be 80. I'm almost there, but I can't wait, because when I'm 80, I expect to start a whole new corporation. I want to have more fun. But anyway, if you're in practice, this can benefit you. So if you're interested, we have a commercial unit that's $3,500, but this little home unit, which is a great thing to start with in a practice, is only $350. So down below this video, I'm going to have some contact information for you. I'm going to put 2 of us down there because I'm getting so busy, the phone's ringing off the hook. People want this so much. And if you have an interest, drop me a note. Just send me an email. Say, I want your video of Joyce, because she's 86, 85, 86, almost 86. And her life has been changed. And she'll tell you her story. She's old country. She's straight up. She just tell you like it is. And if you don't like it, you can find somebody else. So anyway, God bless you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.